This video is presented by EA Gamechangers. Thank you so much to EA for inviting me out to Gamescom to capture this footage for you guys. So today, guys, we are going to be checking out the Journey Champions here on FIFA 19. Very excited to get on into this, and we'll take a look at like the first 10 or 15 minutes of this new series. So you can select your hero at the start of the journey: Alex Hunter, Danny Williams, or of course Alex Hunter's sister Kim. And well, the only one that we were able to play here in Germany and Cologne was actually the Alex Hunter segment. So we'll get into this right now. I'll sort of cut in and out as the video is going along, but of course I want you guys to be able to listen to and watch the cutscenes. So enjoy.
Here it comes. Oh.
Lucky you avoided us in the draw, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. It would have been awkward, wouldn't it, getting knocked out to your old team?
Yeah.
Your dreams of Champions League glory shattered. I don't know how I could have lived with myself. I really don't.
Oh, the banter between these two is brilliant. I love it.
At least you'll be going up against Terry, though. Come on, Papers will love that. Brothers on the same pitch.
Yeah, going to be pretty special. Oh, that'll be Michael.
How's he doing?
He's got the Williams international icon on his books. How do you think he's doing?
Well, tell him I said hi.
If I'm feeling like it. All right, bye.
I think Alex had a bit of a thing with Michael, didn't he, in the previous version of the Journey?
There is a FIFA Say No to Racism event happening in Madrid this month, and you've been invited. All the top stars will be there. Neymar, De Bruyne, Ronaldo,
I'm
it's a
in.
must. Done.
Oh, as soon as he heard De Bruyne, he's in.
Next, you have to
I
think
would
about
be
what
too.
charity you want to donate to. I'll set up an interview after training to make the announcement.
All right.
And then we seriously have to start thinking about your brand. The photo shoot is only a few weeks out, and we have to have your logo locked in before then.
Way ahead of you.
Oh,
My mom, she's a proper designer, been working at this firm, yeah? I was thinking that maybe she could come on board, do the design.
it's an interesting idea, but perhaps somebody
She's
more
been
versed
around the
in...
game for years, ever since she met my dad. And no one knows me better. It'd be perfect.
Smart. He's going to keep his money in the family. He's calling his mum, isn't he?
Yeah, Mom?
Yeah. She didn't have a say in it. Oof, the dressing room. Santiago Bernabeu. He's going to look around and find his shirt, isn't he? All of those names. Varane, Carvajal. Some big names. Sergio Ramos. Oh, he's right next to Sergio Ramos. Number 29, Alex Hunter. Welcome to Real Madrid, sir. I mean, it's not the best number you could go for. You want a number 5 in it somewhere, don't you? You know, like Lasty, LA5TY. Oh.
Alex, come on. Leave them.
I think we're going to get into some training action here with his new teammates.
New player in the middle.
Oh, imagine going up to defend against those
are the
guys.
rules.
So this is my first part of the journey where I get to actually kick the ball around a little bit. It took me a couple of minutes to sort of, figure out exactly what I was doing. Then I realized actually I was holding the wrong PlayStation controller, so I picked the other one up, and there we go. Yeah, so basically just like a defensive drill when you pick the ball up, or when you finally get the interception or get the tackle. That you can see I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be the one in the middle after that, so I straight away ran out of play and became the defender again. But there we go, I tackle him. So then I realized, right, I'm actually one of these players that are passing the ball around now, and you get to control all of these players at this point, and it's just, keep it away from the guy in the middle, nice and simple. And you can see in the top right corner there that we've sort of excelled, got enough points to get an A on this like skill game at the start of the journey on FIFA 19. So that's over and done with. We get an A. Excellent performance, even though I sort of ran out of play at one stage. Not bad, but that was a bit of a dodgy first run at that, I've got to say. So it's going to be the first bit of action for Alex Hunter for Real Madrid, and we need to impress the boss, trying to get an 8.5 target rating, get an assist, which is one of the more important things to do, and of course break the deadlock in this 0-0 stalemate to get, well, you know, get a goal, and of course that's going to help us win the game. Can we do all of that stuff right here? Well, that was the plan, but you know, we'll see how it goes, won't we? So there's no commentary at this point, so I'm basically the commentator for you guys. So we've got Real Madrid versus Man United in this particular game, and I control every single player, as you can imagine. But you know, we want to try and aim to get that ball to Alex Hunter if we can. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this was just set to like professional or something. I'm pretty sure on the build that we played there was like one difficulty setting, you couldn't really change it or anything, so I hit the referee there, so that sort of stops my first counter attack, stops my first break. Alex Hunter makes a pass and then he sort of runs back in a very odd direction. Not sure what that was all about. I try to find him with Bale, but I probably go down a little bit there for not making the great run, and of course the ball was deflected. So 63rd minute on the clock. We got like less than half an hour now to actually get a goal, get this win, and hopefully please the boss. But as you can see, I'm sitting at like a 6 overall rating. We need to try and get that up to an 8.5. Now, I'm guessing like if we scored a goal with Hunter, that would obviously really help us to get that rating up. An assist would also help, and that would also tick off the other requirement, which was to actually get an assist. So that was sort of like my main aim. But because we haven't really been involved for the past 6 or 7 minutes, I just dropped down to like a 5.9 rating, which is obviously not brilliant. Marcelo plays it to Casemiro. I get it in to Alex Hunter, but there's relatively tight defensively here. Like you see, there's 4 or 5 players surrounding me, so I'm just doing my best to wait for that run from either Bale or from any of the other players really to maybe, you know, end up getting that assist and just genuinely getting a goal for the squad. But it doesn't necessarily happen from that one. 20 minutes left on the clock right now. It's time to just get the ball off Man United here before they end up going and scoring, and I get sacked. I'm not sure if that would happen or not. I doubt it, but first impressions are pretty important, of course, so we want to make sure we do nice and well. So Luka Modric plays it out to Asensio, and there's a few new like mechanics and skill moves that you can do in FIFA 19. There'll be lots of those types of videos coming from my end over the next few days, so there's probably even multiple uploads today. So click on my channel if you want to see different FIFA 19 videos. I understand that there'll be quite a lot of people putting the Journey episode out, because this is what we could play, and people like to watch the Journey, especially at the start. So yeah, I understand that. And if you want to just see some normal FIFA 19 gameplay, some of the house rule stuff, you know, where we've got like headers and volleys or the survival mode, I've got all of that stuff coming for you guys very soon. And then some more sort of like tutorial based stuff. Obviously on FIFA 19 we have like the timed shooting and the new like flick up to volley system and stuff. Gonna try and focus on making a few of those types of videos, because I know when you do get a chance to actually play the game, it's going to be something that you want to learn about, know a little bit more about. I stupidly give the ball away there, but we pick it up with Alex Hunter, give it to Modric, I spot him back again, but then try and take that shot, it gets blocked. We're up to a 7 rating, we've got 10 minutes left, guys. I need to get this 8.5. I don't know if it's going to happen at this point, because, well, we're not really getting a chance to give the ball to Alex Hunter. I'm spending half my time watching the opposition in possession, trying to get the ball back off them. You know, there's like a whole new defensive system and stuff. Definitely not used to it yet. But we steal the ball, give it to Hunter. You can see that ball is itching to go into the middle, but it doesn't quite work out for us. Still sitting at that 7 rating. I'm trying to find him. He's not really in the greatest of positions, but Modric plays it to Hunter. I knock it back, realise that would get me the assist, and as you can see, Hunter gets the assist, we get the goal, so we break the deadlock and we shoot up to an 8.1 rating. Now there's only a few minutes left, so what I would say we've done here is complete 2 of the requirements, but I'm not sure we're actually going to get that 3rd, unless of course we can get either another assist or actually take another shot, maybe get a goal with Hunter in the last couple of minutes. But don't forget, with how fast the time clock goes, with like this 4-minute half or whatever it is, there's not going to be a huge amount of time left on the clock as soon as I actually get the ball back off of Man United. So We score our goal. You can see that the nice Champions League like logos and stuff going around. Buzzing to have the Champs League in FIFA 19, and especially for like fuck down the line, we'd get those sort of like Champions League based items. Really, really buzzing for that because they look great. You know what I've seen of FUT, just from like the reveal trailers and stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the look of the Champions League or any of the like the European Cup tie, cards. Any of that just looks amazing. So there's not much time. Man United have had a shot. We've now got a goal kick. Can I try and boost this rating up to an 8.5? I don't reckon we're going to get there because we're just approaching the 90th minute now. I make a pass. I thought maybe that would put me up to like an 8.2 or something, but I sloppily give the ball away. So I guess I'm a little bit far off now, and it doesn't look as like we're going to actually complete all 3 of those targets, which is not the end of the world. It's not a hugely bad thing if you have a little bit more time, or maybe if I hadn't have worried about trying to get the assist for Hunter and maybe just scored myself, that would have pushed me up to a better rating. It'll be interesting to know what would be better, me actually getting that 8.5 and pleasing the manager, or getting the assist and eventually winning the game. So there you go, we win 1-0, and it's time for me to go for a post-match interview. So as you can see, I only ended up with an 8.1. That kind of sucks, but I'm sorry I couldn't bring it all to you, but hey, at least you get to see what it looks like when you don't hit stuff and when you do hit the targets and all that sort of stuff. So let's listen to this interview, shall we?
After a long wait, you finally had your first taste of Champions League football.
So I figured I'd go with like a fiery response just to see what would happen. I don't want to go with the typical boring one, but...
You said it, mate. Finally. Champions League is where Europe's best players take the game to the next level, and I'm just so happy to finally be able to get my chance to do just that.
So you feel as though you belong?
Bang on, mate. Best believe I belong.
Thank you, Alex.
Here's like a post trailer for you guys, getting you all excited and hyped up for the journey. I do hope you've enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up button if you have. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Previously
Peace.
on the journey.
You're serious about going pro, you're going to have to make football your life,
There he is, only 17 and already achieved what most players never will.
I'm ready, come on!
I just love playing football. That's all I know how to do.
Good luck on the new season.
Cheers.
Images emerging this morning of Hunter wearing a Real Madrid shirt.
That is not what happened. We've been had. Michael! You gambled my career just to get back to the big time.
It's not like that.
What's it like then?
Alex, this could be good for you. You could set MLS alight. It's a chance for a new beginning, son.
Hey, man. Welcome to LA.
It's like a different world out here.
I've seen the footage on the TV. A-listers.
Glad you came.
Man, thanks for having me. Swap shirts after the game?
I will see what I can do.
But you've been playing out of your mind, man. Just keep up the good work. Don't be getting too dazzled by those Hollywood lights, all right?
Dad? Telling me this is my sister?
Didn't know you played.
Yeah, it's in the blood. All I'm doing is fighting every inch of the way to play the game I love.
Well, 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 look who's back from La La Land. Everyone's watching me, waiting for me to be the next Alex Hunter.
It's time to stop trying to make everybody laugh. It's time to start earning some respect.
Apparently some of the big guns in Europe have been sniffing around you.
Atletico, PSG, Bayern.
Alex, this is Beatrice Villanova. I'd like to talk to you about your future. As a player, as a person, as an icon.